There have been hundreds of glitches, from duplicating items all the way to getting bedrock in survival, but nothing quite as powerful as a glitch called sound suppressing. With these 3 blocks, you can slice portals, duplicate blocks, and even crash the game if you're not careful. And I will do all of this in my survival world. As I started my world in 1.20, I never got the chance to create a CCE box and transfer them to a sound suppressor. So I'm going to have to perform something called OOM, also known as out of memory. Now I know what you're thinking, what is out of memory? Well, it's better to show you. For that, I'll need a lot of items, starting off with thousands of book and quills. But there's a problem. I have 6 ink sacs, and to make book and quills, you need 3 items: ink sacs, feathers, and books. So we're going to start off by building a squid farm. So now with the ink sacs, it's onto the feathers, which means I had to breed over 1,000 chickens. So I would throw the eggs in here, and then I would kill them, which allowed me to get tens of thousands within a day. Now it was at this point where I had obtained everything I needed, and now it was just time to build. Now, the setup was done, but I still had to fill up all the barrels with a load of books. So the next few days was me filling these barrels up. Now the setup was done. The only thing I had to do was start it. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous for this. It was here I was doing the final checks, making sure every barrel was full and every rail was budded. Now for the setup I was using, I had to make sure my render distance was 2 chunks, as well as my simulation distance was 5 chunks. So now we've finished. We've created a sound suppressor in the overworld and the Nether. Now you're probably wondering, what else can I do with this? Well, what if I told you we could get water in the Nether? which actually should be impossible to do in vanilla Minecraft. Now, by creating a setup like this, all we have to do is place a scaffolding, and the suppressor stops the scaffolding from landing as it lands in the water. However, it will obtain a waterlog state before it lands, so we can grab it in the split second it has that state, allowing us to send the falling waterlog scaffolding into the Nether. Now I just want to say a huge thanks to Infernal for creating the setup. A video of his will be linked in the description, as well as him helping me whenever I've had a question. As well as Dracticon for helping me create other sound suppressors and get water in the Nether. And a huge thanks to all of you guys watching. You don't know how much it means to me. Whatever you do does help. And let me know what else you would like to see in the comments.